Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the 87th graduating class of the Marion S. Whelan School of Practical Nursing. My name is Ardelle Bigos, and I'm the Chief Nursing Officer at Finger Lakes Health. I'd like to welcome everybody. Congratulations to the class on your accomplishments. Would also like to thank all their family and friends that are here, the faculty and the staff as well, for helping them along the journey to achieve their accomplishments. Nursing is an amazing career, one that I have embraced for over 38 years, and please take the opportunities to grow and to challenge yourselves, and also as you go along to enhance the lives that you touch. With that said, I would like to introduce the person who makes this all possible, and that is the Dean of the College of Nursing, Kathleen Mills.
Thank you, Ardelle. Please be seated. I am truly honored to be here as the director of Marion S. Whelan School of Practical Nursing. I am also an alumni of the program and understand the strength and dedication that it has taken to get here. All right, we're all going to stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance. You didn't know it was going to be calisthenics, did you? Sit down, stand up. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. I would now like to introduce Dr. Acevedo, our President and CEO of Finger Lakes Health. He's going to give his address.
Good afternoon, everyone. If I may, please, let's put our hands together for our faculty and our dean who made all of this possible. And for our soon-to-be nurses, I want to say, let's put our hands together for your families that are here, your children, grandparents. Thank you so much. Three weeks ago, we were at our son's graduation and he took a selfie and wanted to put in social media, wanted to have a caption, and he asked, what should he say? And I said, why don't you say what we tell all our nurses on our ceremonies at the time of graduation? Earn but not given. You saw the first slide that was presented today. Trust yourself. So remember in the future, you earned this degree. Do you remember how many students were at the beginning? And how many are left now? And how did that happen? Hard work. In your careers, you will have many moments that you will question yourself, and others may question you. But you earned this day. You earned this degree. You earned to be recognized as a nurse. If you remember the movie Spider-Man? Yes. I was hoping for someone to remember. The uncle of Peter Parker said to him, with great power comes great responsibilities. That is something to remember as a nurse. Several years ago, the three most revered professions, respected professions in the United States were clergy, doctors, and nurses. And then the pandemic came, and people realized, wait a second, who's at bedside with us the whole time, day in and day out, is a nurse. So people respect the profession of nursing. People look up to you, and you have to be mindful of that. They look up to you because of kindness, because you represent compassion, responsibility, reliability, and intelligence. As our Chief Nursing Officer said, Mrs. Bigos, you have an opportunity, and this is the beginning. You have a bright future ahead of you. Hopefully, within the next 3 to 5 years, you'll be registered nurses, bachelors in nursing, and perhaps much more. It is a great profession. Be proud for what you have accomplished. And we put our hands together for our soon-to-be nurses. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Acevedo. What a journey you've had. The connections that you've made will last a lifetime. So now let's talk about the history of the nursing pin. Florence Nightingale was born May 12th of 1820 in Florence, Italy. When Nightingale approached her parents, she told of her ambitions to want to be a nurse. They were not pleased, but she pursued her education and pushed on. In late 1854, Nightingale received a letter from the Secretary of War asking her to organize a group of nurses to tend to the sick and fallen soldiers. Given the control of the operation, she quickly assembled a team of about 36 nurses and sailed them to the war front. Although they had been warned of the horrid conditions, nothing could have prepared them for what they saw. Nightingale quickly set to work. She found hundreds of brushes and asked the least sick patients and fellow nurses to scrub the inside of the hospital from floor to ceiling, believing that the environment being cleaner would help support the healing. Nightingale herself spent every waking minute caring for the soldiers. In the evening, she would come through the hallway in the dark carrying a lamp while making her rounds. The soldiers were touched by her commitment and they began to call her the Lady of the Lamp. Nightingale's work reduced the hospital's death rates by 2/3. Queen Victoria had rewarded Nightingale by presenting her with an engraved brooch. That became known as the Nightingale Jewel. This is how the nursing pin began. A nursing pin represents a badge of honor which is worn by nurses to identify the school that they have graduated from. Each element of the pin has a reason or purpose. Our pins are gold and blue. The color gold is associated with illumination, love, compassion, courage, magic, and wisdom. The blue is associated with depth and stability. It symbolizes trust, loyalty, confidence, intelligence, faith, and truth. At this time, we will call up each graduate to receive their pins and diplomas. Mrs. McDermott, the clinical coordinator and faculty, will read the student's name. Mrs. Mills, the program coordinator and faculty, will provide the pin, and Dr. Acevedo and myself will give you your diplomas. To ensure the safety, please make sure you wear your mask, but when you get ready for pictures, definitely take them off. Okay.
Everyone in position? All right, here we go. Pretty Badia. Pretty is being pinned by her brother, Pradeep. Megan Cole. Megan is being pinned by her parents, Peggy and Tom, and fiance, EJ. Katherine Johnson. Katherine is being pinned by her sister, Keisha. Stephanie Johnson. Stephanie's being pinned by her husband Adam and parents Becky and Mark. Anissa Lattimore. Anissa is being pinned by her children Amelia and Joey and her father-in-law William. Shania Meyer. Shania is being pinned by her husband Danny and her daughter Madeline. Tina Prasai. Tina is being pinned by her mother, Lachi, and her sister, Liza. Keith Rizzo. Keith is being pinned by his grandfather, Keith, his parents, Jeremy and Kelly, and his girlfriend, Lizette. Marissa Smith. Marissa is being pinned by her parents, Denise and David, and sister, Olivia.
We will now move on to the class awards. Mrs. Mills will read your name and Mrs. McDermott will present you with the award.
Good evening, everyone. These awards are established by people in the community who believe this program is worthy of their support and recognition. They are given in honor of those who are living and in memory of those who are not. We are privileged to honor our graduates with these awards. The first one is the Fidelia Harmon Memorial Award. It's given for the highest academic achievement in nursing courses. This year's recipient is Megan Cole. The MSW-SPN Service Award is given for outstanding service in medical surgical nursing. This year it goes to Shania Meyer. The Marion S. Whelan Memorial Award is given to the graduate nurse who so well exemplifies the characteristics of dedication to nursing and self-discipline, which were not only part of Miss Whelan's life, but are exemplified every day in the professionalism and dedication shown by the nurses in the Finger Lakes Health Education Department and throughout the organization. This year's recipient, Stephanie Johnson. The Alice Bergstresser Memorial Award is given to the graduate practical nurse who exemplifies the characteristics Alice portrayed in her everyday living, namely determination, dedication, and compassion. This year's award goes to Katherine Johnson. The Advocate Award is given to the graduate practical nurse who has shown the qualities most important to healthcare delivery: caring, quality, professionalism, and passion. This year's recipient is Marissa Smith. I'd like to welcome Miss Martha DeSicco to the stage. This next award is the William J. DeSicco Memorial Award. Honors the graduate practical nurse who exhibits the attributes that Bill demonstrated throughout his life: devotion to family, a strong work ethic, the value of education, and love of country. This year's recipient is Keith Rizzo.
It's time for the nurse's oath. The nurse's oath is part of the commitment to becoming a nurse. A nurse entering the profession repeats an oath to their peers to ensure that ethical practice continues. Mrs. Mills will say the oath with you. The oath is also listed in the program. We did practice.
Today, in the presence of those gathered here as my witnesses, I solemnly promise that in the exercise of my chosen vocation, as a practical nurse, I will keep these commitments. I will assist physicians and registered nurses to promote health, to care for the sick, and to comfort those who cannot recover. I will not discuss a patient's diagnosis, treatment, or private and personal affairs with anyone not privileged to such information. I will refrain from attitudes, words, or deeds injurious to the welfare of my patients or to the reputation of nursing. I will care for each patient with all the skill and compassion I possess, and I will do my utmost to reflect credit upon the vocation of practical nursing.
Well done, class. At this time, I would like to introduce Shania Meyer to give the class address.
This is going to be fun. All right. Well, I'm Shania, and this is my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, family and faculty, and of course my fellow classmates of the class of 2022, before I venture too far off track, which I like to do, I would like to thank everybody for being here and showing us your support on our big day and throughout our journey here at MSW. I'm going to make this short and sweet because I'm ready to go grab some pizza and grab my certificate and run. I would like to start by specifically thanking my wonderful classmates for throwing me under the bus and telling me that I'm loud and proud, so I'm fit to give this speech today, making fun of me. And in supporting me and not letting me back out, as all of their hands shot up fast in the air as they were voting as who agrees to let me perform the speech today. Let's see. Terrible at reading in front of people, so my apologies. I'd also like to thank Mills and McDermott for their support and good sense of humor throughout the program and for putting up with our crap for the last 10 months. We went from cry to full-blown sarcasm, harassment, negotiations, and let's face it, crazy. Even though they love it and they look forward to it, they will definitely miss us and our smart mouths. I saved my most sincere and serious thank you for last. A huge thank you to our support systems for watching us go through our crazy moments and roller coasters of emotions. From sad to stressed to happy to crying, back to stress, being hangry, long study hours, and using all of you as test subjects for our studying and practicing. Without you, we may not be standing here today with smiles on our faces ready to get out of here. Nursing school is always said to be hard and challenging, and it sure did kick our butts and maybe your butts as well. Our time here at MSW will never be forgotten. Keith and his chip wipes, his jokes to Mills, Megan getting booted from the program every other day, Tina and her wonderful presentation about self-exams on balloons, and many more wonderful memories. We've bonded together and formed friendships with each other and supported one another to get to where we are at today. I look back and I'm thankful I got my acceptance letter for this program because today I'm graduating with skills that many typically don't graduate with. It certainly came with a lot of why did I think nursing school would be fun, a lot of crying and stress, but it definitely totally was worth it. We've all grown so much from this program and are more than ready to venture off to our next chapters. The change we see in one another is from all the hard work and effort we have put in the last 10 months. We truly came together to help each other succeed and proudly wear our whites today as a group. We all have overcome obstacles and hurdles that came along our ways, and we never gave up. Our strong efforts and struggles have gotten us to where we are today. We fought for good grades and success, and it truly shows in every single one of us. Again, we went from quiet, unsure, scared, and with the 110% that we've put into this program, we've molded into loud, sassy, confident, strong, and skilled nurses. Okay, that's enough of me talking. After 10 long, hard, challenging months, we finally made it to graduation day. The last few weeks have been filled with so much sarcasm, jokes, and excitement to make this day arrive faster, and tonight, we're officially done.
Well done, well done. Congratulations, class of 2022. Sorry, glasses. We are all very proud of you. We just have a few thoughts that we would like to share. Watching you grow this last year into nurses has been an incredible blessing. We all began a journey as strangers. We have traveled this crazy time together. During our journey, we have cried, we have laughed, we have fought, and we have loved. But most of all, during our journey, we have supported each other. As faculty, we talk about trying to keep the students together in the clinical setting. Sometimes faculty, myself mostly, refer to them as ducklings. So to our incredible, beloved ducklings, the waters will get rough, but you have developed the strength to persevere. The waters will get deep, and this is when you must believe in yourselves as we do you. There may be fog during your travels. Remember, our sole mission is to protect. The storms will be great, but you are stronger. At times, the water will be calm, and this is when we ask that you challenge yourselves and don't be stagnant. Enjoy the sun on your faces when you can, but most of all, always know that your mother ducks are very proud of you. We will be watching and rooting you on. Congratulations, class of 2022. This concludes our ceremony. I want to thank everyone for coming, and again, congratulations. Just ask that everybody be seated until the graduates have left the building. We're getting the music together, hold on.